You're aces with everybody when you join us to play television's first card game, Pay Cards. And here's our trump card, the host who pays, Art James.
Thank you, and welcome to Pay Cards. Here we go, fellas. Nothing up the sleeves except our announcer, Fred Collins, who will introduce today's on-stage players.
And here they are, world, diving into the churning waters of competition and using the stroke of skill to swim the TV channels of America.
Oh, my.
A U.S. government administrative supply technician who was engaged by proxy while passing under the Golden Gate Bridge, Paul Krolik. And a life insurance agent who enjoys tennis, gardening, and bowling, Jack Benko.
Good luck in the game, gentlemen. Paul, how do you get engaged by proxy?
Well, you have a stand-in.
I see. I think. No, really, how does that work out?
Well, I was going overseas at the time, and I gave my mother permission to stand in for me at the giving of the ring to my wife then.
I see. I've never heard of that, really. It's very interesting. A lot of people do this?
I hope not.
All right. Jack, we hope you do well in the game, too. Somehow an insurance agent dealing with statistics and so forth should do well at this. I think you will.
I hope so.
Good. Better be on your toes. We have a pretty good pay cards player. She's also very charming and talented. Would you please welcome Celeste Holmes. Hello there.
Art, at that moment, I wasn't really sure you were going to remember my name. There was a lovely little pause there.
You know, I've been referred to. Arlene Francis once called me Art Ford or something. So I said, thank you, Miss Francis, ex-Bushman. Actually, I thought of it later. I couldn't do it at the time. Celeste, you've done almost everything in a performing sense. I know this involves travel, which can be rough.
People ask me where I live, and I say TWA. I don't mean that as a plug. I mean it literally.
What if you're in town, a strange town, for a month? What is your day like?
Well, of course, it depends upon how arduous the show is, how late we sleep. But I have my dogs, and I take 57 spices in my own pots and pans. I clank a lot, but I cook. And that makes me feel at home wherever I go. I even bake bread if the oven's good enough.
Oh, that's beautiful. You're also associated with something not involved in show business, aren't you?
Yes, I'm involved in a lot of things, but I think you mean the National Association for Mental Health. And this year I am their chairman, which means that I am helping to raise as much money for a cause which I think is the most important one in our country today.
Good luck, Celeste, and good luck in the game. Whatever Celeste picks up will go to somebody in our audience. High score today goes for a jackpot prize, first hand, in a moment. Here we go, players. Good luck in the game. Celeste against Paul and Jack. As our first hand of pay cards is a regular 5-card hand that is made up from our 20-card deck. In the deck, we have many things. Pairs, threes of a kind, fours of a kind, some single cards. Build a better hand than your opponents. We pay $10 for a pair, $30 for three of a kind. Full house is $50. Four of a kind is $100. Highest hand receives a bonus of an extra $50. Paul, start us off with 3 cards. Remember, if you find a pair among the first 3, you keep them. Okay, Paul. I was teasing. Go ahead.
Number 4, please.
Number 4. 10 of clubs.
Number 8, please.
Number 8 is ace of clubs.
And number 15.
Picked up a lot of clubs so far, but, well, since we don't deal in straights or flushes, Paul, do you want these 3?
No, I don't.
All right, nothing matches up. Remember where they've appeared. Celeste, 3 cards for you.
14.
14. Ace of spades, yes.
8.
Has she remembered? We've seen an ace. And there it is, ace of clubs for a pair of aces. 3rd card, Celeste.
And 12.
And 12. That's the 2 of spades. You have your first 3 cards. You are entitled to your 4th.
17.
Number 17 is the 8 of spades. Do you want that?
No.
No, because if she took it, the most she could go for would be 2 pairs. Now we're over to Jack for his first 3 cards.
Number 1, Art.
Number 1. 8 of diamonds. 4 of those is a pretty strong hand, Jack.
Number 13.
Number 13. There's the Jack of clubs.
Number 10.
Number 10 is 2 of hearts. Do you want these 3?
No, I don't.
All right, Celeste is the only one who's picked up a pair to this point. Paul, 3 cards for you.
Number 10, please.
Number 10.
Number 15, please.
2 of hearts. Number 15. Yes, another 2. 2 of clubs. Keep going, Paul.
Number 13.
He has 2 deuces to this point. Number 13 is the Jack of clubs. You have your first 3 cards. Pick your 4th now.
Number 7, please.
Number 7 is... Do you want the Jack of diamonds?
No.
He turns it down. If Celeste, you have 2...
You mean he doesn't have a choice? He can't take the 2 jacks instead of the 2 twos?
No, he has to
I got
keep
it.
the 2 twos and a jack. And I'm sorry that I overlooked the fact that Celeste already has 1 deuce. So, but maybe he's going for a full house with jacks high. Celeste, you have 1 card now.
Number 20.
Just 2 aces and a deuce. Number 20, do you want the 10 of hearts?
No.
Okay, Jack, 3 cards for you.
Number 3.
Number 3. Number 3 is the Jack of spades, yes.
Number 5.
He has 2 more cards. Paul could use a Jack. Number 5 is the ace of diamonds. You're picking up cards your opponents could use. Yes, Jack.
Number 11, please.
Number 11, if it's an ace or a Jack, he keeps these 3. The 10 of diamonds, do you want these 3 cards?
No, I don't.
He does not. We are over to Paul now with 2 twos and a Jack.
Number 3, please.
Number 3. You want that Jack of spades? He does take
Yes,
it.
I do.
And another Jack would give you the best hand you could put together, Paul.
Number 7, please.
Number 7. That's it. Jack of diamonds. His hand is complete. Players, when 2 players have completed their hands, the third must fill in his immediately. Celeste, you're looking for aces, preferably.
Number 5.
Number 5. That's her third ace, ace of diamonds. Another ace is an unbeatable hand. Pick a card.
9.
Number 9. 8 of clubs, do you want it?
No.
She does not. Jack, 3 cards for you.
Number 17, please.
Jack's been laying back here. 8 of spades.
Number 1, please.
Number 1, I think that's an 8. Yes, the 8 of diamonds, pair of 8s for Jack. Another card for you, Jack.
Number 16, please.
We've seen another 8 somewhere. Number 16 is the 3 of diamonds. You have your first 3 cards. Pick your 4th.
Number 4, please.
Number 4. The 10 of clubs, do you want it?
No.
He does not. Celeste, you have 3 aces and a deuce.
Have we seen number 11? Number 11.
Number 11 is the 10 of diamonds. Do you want it?
No.
Okay, Jack, you have 2 8s working with a 3.
Number 6, please.
Number 6. If you take the 3, it's a chance for a full house.
I'll take the 3.
He's taking the 3. Another 3 or 8 will give you the full house, Jack. Yes.
Number 18.
Number 18 is... Ooh, that is Celeste's 4th ace. If you take it, you have 2 pairs, Jack. Do you want it?
No, I don't.
He does not. He's going for the best he can put together. Celeste, pick a card.
Number 18.
Number 18, and her hand is complete with 4 aces. All right, Jack, you have 1 chance to fill in that full house. Pick a card. This is it.
Number 9.
Number 9? Yes. All right. Everybody did well. We will start the review with Jack, who in the first hand has 8s, 3s full for $50 in the first hand. Over to Paul with a full house. Jack's deuce is full. He has $50. But Celeste came through for somebody in our audience. She picked up an ace of spades, ace of clubs, 2 of spades, ace of diamonds, ace of hearts, 4 aces for $100 plus $50 high hand. She leads with $150. She has a great start, a perfect start, Celeste. Wild card hand is coming up next. You have a chance to pick up $500. That's the most.
Why should a wild card hand be richer and more
Well,
endowing?
you have a chance
than
for
the
5 of a kind.
I see.
But now, players, one of the cards left on the board is the 10 of hearts. Let's have a bonus try. And Jack, here's a chance to pick up another 20 if you find the 10 of hearts, which has been turned up once during the course of play. Do you remember where we've seen it?
Yes, number 20.
He says 20. We'll start with number 2. And where we want the 10 of hearts. There's the 3 of hearts. Over to number 4 now. And it's a 10, but it's a club. Down to number 11. The 10 of diamonds. So Jack's in the right area. It's one of the 2 cards left. You say it's number 20?
Number 20.
Number 19 is not it. He found it for another 20. We'll be back with our next hand in a moment. Yeah. Now, with Celeste Lee, she picked up a perfect hand in the first hand of pay cards, 4 aces, which is $150 for somebody in our audience. Jack picked up another 20 in the bonus try. He has 70. Paul has 50 as we go into our next hand of pay cards, which is a wild card hand, players. It's a 5-card hand, but take a look at the center portion of our board. And whenever you find one of these, a Celeste Holm, she is our wild card. Use a wild card any way you wish. Since 5 of a kind is possible, we'll pay $150 for that hand. Celeste, start us off with 3 cards.
3.
Number 3. The Queen
12.
of Hearts. Number 12. The
13.
And 13. The Queen of Diamonds. She's once again picked up a pair in her first 3 cards. And now that you have your first 3, what is your 4th choice?
6.
Looking for queens or wild cards. Number 6 is the 3 of spades. Do you want it?
No.
Okay, we are over to Jack for 3 cards.
Number 16, please.
Number 16. King of Hearts.
Number 1, please.
Good card. Looking for another king. You found the 9 of Hearts. Another card, Jack.
Number 14, please.
Number 14 is the King of Spades. Pair of kings and a 9. Well, you're off with your first 3 cards, Jack. Pick another one.
Number 5, please.
Very intense player. There's another king. 3 kings. Jack's in pretty good shape. He has 3 kings to this point. Wild card has yet to be turned up. There are several of them on the board. Pick a card, Jack.
Number 2, please.
Number 2. Do you want the 5 of spades?
No, I don't.
He does not. We are over to Paul for 3 cards.
Number 7, please.
Number 7. A wild card. Good start. Take a card, Paul.
Number 11, please.
7-11. And that's the 3 of hearts.
And number 17, please.
Number 17 is the 5 of clubs. You have your first 3 cards. Pick another one.
Number 15,
He has
please.
at least a pair of 5s and a 3. Number 15 is, do you want the Queen of Spades?
No.
He does not. Celeste, you have 2 queens and a 9.
15.
Yes, that's her 3rd queen coming up. Queen of Spades. Pick another card.
19.
Number 19. Well, that's a full house if you take it. Do you want it?
No.
She does not want it. And I think that's a good choice. In a wild card hand, there's always a chance to pick up, a better chance to pick up 4 of a kind. And now we're over to Jack with 3 kings and a 9.
Number 4, please.
Number 4. A wild card. His hand is complete. It's these insurance fellows you have to watch out for. Now, he has 4 kings. That's the hand to beat, players. We're over to you, Paul. You have 2 5s and a 3.
Number 6, please.
Number 6
You know what that
is, that's 3 3s if you take it.
I'll take it.
He's going to take it, and there's still a wild card up there. Find another 3 or a wild card.
I'll try number 20.
Number 20. Well, that's a full house if you take that 5.
No.
He doesn't want the full house. Celeste, you're looking for queens.
Number 10.
Number 10. Wild card. Her hand is complete. Now, Paul, since your opponents have completed their hands, you must do so now. This is your last chance for 4 3s or a full house.
Number 8, please.
Number 8 is the King of Clubs. Let's recap, starting with Paul. He picked up 3 3s in this hand, added to his previous total. He goes up to $80 now. Celeste has picked up another 100 for somebody in our audience. She goes up to $250.